Hello, pile number one, pile number one. Today we are going to make a reading about the full moon reaction of your spouse, because I mean, we know that full moon sometimes makes us crazy. Everyone goes crazy at this full moon time. So we are going to check a little bit how your future spouse is going to react to your behavior. So we will do, let's make a mirrored reading. So let's place you on the top and your future spouse down. Let's make it like that, a little bit for a change. I will place it like this, and then we will see how you are reacting and how they are reacting on the full moon. Of course, inspired by this full moon that we are now experiencing. And I don't know how it is going with you, this Mercury retrograde. If you are watching now, of course, my readings are timeless. So if you're not watching in the Mercury retrograde, no problem at all. But we are now there. And let me know how you are going with it. Is it a tough one or it is a bearable one? So let me a little bit put the cards down and let's see what you received, pile number one. So we have Ace of Cups reversed. We have Page of Wands. So we said that upper one is you, okay? Page of Cups, interesting. Queen of Swords, Manifest, Inspire. I already love this reading. Trust. And you are ready. We also have Nine of Pentacles. These I don't read reversals. And we have Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so let's look at your reading, pile number one. So with this Ace of Cups, and then we have Page of Cups. We see that around this full moon time, concerning you, we see that you are more into your emotional state of mind. We see that it is switching you emotionally with the reverse Ace of Cups and then Page of Cups up straight. I mean, look at this combination. How weird is that? It's almost like, because the page is some kind of beginning, you know, and the ace also could imply beginnings. So it could be this inside of you. I feel that full moon brings very interesting feeling. It's like you want to do something, you have this energy, you have this feeling, you're ready to do it, and then when you need to do it, you know, like you change your mind and you're like, nah, not today. You know, something switch inside of you. Something changes very drastically, very fast. So maybe, you know, it could be like connected with ideas or attentions. It could be work related. It could be also relationship related. It's like your mind is switching from really big desire to do something, and then, you know, like very quick, sudden change of changing your mind to not do it actually. And it is the same when it comes to emotions as well. So you maybe are the person who is usually experiencing these waves of feelings coming and going. So at one moment you could be so cheesy and sweet, you know, similar to PMS state, you know. This is how I'm reading these cards. It's like you feel warm and cozy and so, you know, like, I don't know what to say, soft. And then suddenly, you know, like this wave comes and then nothing. Now you are suddenly without those kind of feelings. You're totally sober, you know, like you are practical, cold maybe even, you know, like it could go from one pole to another pole. And this is the thing. I mean, this moon is affecting you in a very emotional ways. Like it is switching, it is moving, it is going. Now, your future spouse is more about action. So they're going to be very active physically. So the full moon is going to affect them in the way that they will want to start a new project, do new things, go to the trip, get out somewhere, you know, like, I don't know, play games, do something physically. in this period of the time, and you will be like, nah, I don't want this, you know, let's go to trip, no, I don't want, you know, like it would be like that. And they would be like, let's go there, let's do this, okay, let's now do this or that. They would be full of ideas, you know, like somebody put Duracell batteries, you know, inside of them, and they are now hyperactive with millions of ideas. They want to go somewhere, like a children after, you know, like candies, that sugar rush. That is the feeling that I'm receiving with this. So basically, dynamic could be a little bit, you know, weird, because they will really force something. They will say, okay, let's go, let's do that, and then you would be, no, I'm not in the mood, I changed my mind, it's not what I want actually right now. And then with this Queen of Swords, we see also that they would be like, okay, then I'm stopping. I'm not gonna force, I'm not gonna do anything, I'm not gonna push you, I'm not gonna ask you. We are just gonna do what we are going to do. And then your mood would switch. But no, maybe we could go, maybe we could do something, maybe we could, you know, go to this trip or play this game. And they would be like, nope, you know, like, you're rejecting me too much, now I don't want it. So basically what I see is like some kind of, you know, childish game here that is going on, but everything is still, you know, in this positive tone. I really like the dynamic. It's more humoristic, on the humoristic end. Now, to get a little bit more serious, you use the moon as a manifester. So I see that you are probably meditating or using this period of the full moon to cleanse yourself, or to attract things, or to, like it says here, to manifest things. So you are sending your prayers, mantras, thoughts, meditations, you know, towards the goal that you want. And this is something that maybe it's a part of your routine. Maybe it doesn't have to be that you're doing this every full moon. But I see that this could be something that feels natural to you, and that through this moon you can actually manifest a lot of things. Now, for your future spouse, you know, for them that is too serious. They want to chill, they want to enjoy the music, they want to create something, because look at this Page of Wands and then inspire, you know, they just want to be in action, they just want to be in the move. And this is so funny, because it's like almost, it seems, okay, I want to now meditate on the full moon meditation, I want to clean myself, and they're like, no, let's make a party, let's listen to music really loud, you know. And also I see that they are going to find a compromise. So with this inspire, and that is what I see here with this vibration, and with this moon, that it is just too much, you know, connected with what we are talking right now, we can see that they could actually find the inspiration and the compromise with you. So it could be that both of you are going to do your own stuff, just in a different ways, you know, like for them music is very important. So if you have been meditating in silence, maybe this time they will bring a little bit of music, meditational music, or they are going to create music if they are artists. Now with this trust and you are ready, we can see that this is very connected here, and we see that you are basically manifesting what you want. You have full trust in the universe, you know that universe is bringing exactly what it needs to bring, and you're using this full moon basically as a door, as some kind of gateway for your thoughts, for your wishes, desires to go through the universe. And this is why we have this strong card of the trust. They are ready, they are ready to move, they are ready to do, they are ready to do. So for them, the full moon is hitting them fully, you know, fully actively. They need to go, they need to do something, they need to move, they cannot be still, they cannot sit on one place and so on. While you are more in the sphere of like, now I'm good, now I'm not, you know, now I feel deeply everything, now I'm cool, you know, and then in that mood of, like I said, manifesting the future using the energies of the moon, cleaning and so on and so on. So you are quite different from your future spouse, I must say, but it is very beautiful because it seems like both of you bring something new to each other's plate, and that is refreshing. Because imagine if you would be with somebody who is exactly the same like you. That really would not be fun. That would be very boring. With Knight of Pentacles here and Ace of Pentacles, we see that there is this point where you meet at the end of the reading. And that is this Pentacles sphere. So the full moon will always within you bring some kind of feeling of you see this nine of pentacles feeling of abundance, but in this material sense. So what we can say that it will be somehow mutually connected is that around full moon, both of you will be thinking about your mutual security, your home, your finances, what you could improve, what you could be grateful for. The Nine of Pentacles is a very beautiful card. We see that despite the emotional, maybe, like mixed feelings and so on, you will feel always very abundant, and it is standing beside the Trust card, so that you know that the universe is always taking care of you and that you have everything that you need to have. And your partner, your spouse, with Ace of Pentacles, I mean, it's so connected. Look at this beautiful connection with this arrow. Again, we have this action, we have this new beginning. Look, Page of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. Like they are in the mood to do, to gain, to accomplish, like new beginnings, new jobs, new things. For them, full moon is very how to say, this word inspire. I think that word really locks down the reading. We can say that the full moon brings such an inspiration to them to move forward, to grow, to develop themselves, to work on something, to start something new, to bring something new into your relationship and into your life in general. And for you, full moon is like okay, you feel the changes, you feel these mood swings, but at the same time you are using it fully. So you are using full moon for manifestation, for trust, for abundance, magnet, and so on and so on. So I think that basically the dynamic between you and your future spouse is going to be very cool, because they are going to remind you that action is very necessary to actually manifest as well, because they are very active in spirit. And I think that this will also balance your mood swings here. At the same time, you will have to control these mood swings if you sometimes go into extremes, because otherwise your person, you will just, how to say, when somebody is very enthusiastic and they're like, yay, and then you just put them down, like, don't do that. So try to somehow maybe control your emotional spheres, try to make yourself more balanced, more stable, so that this other person don't shut down. And what else we see is that it will be a perfect time actually for you to build something that it is coming next, and that is maybe to improve your home, maybe to improve your business, maybe to make some kind of new schedule, how you are going to spend time together, and so on and so on. Or maybe you're even going in something together connected with financial situation. However, what I see here is that the dynamic is going to be super cool. It's going to be a little bit crazy. I must admit that, because both of you are totally different, but I also see learning from each other. I see a lot of compromising with each other, and I see at the end definitely joining in the same vision, in the same goal, in the same life goal. And that is basically the most important anyways concerning anything connected with marriage, right? So this reading is very interesting, is very cool, how we are all strange, how we are all actually differently reacting to the same thing. It's always fascinating to see. So now we discovered a little bit more about your future spouse and how they are behaving in the full moon phase. I hope that you love this video, and if you love the way how I'm making these videos, make sure to subscribe, like, share, or comment, guys. Thank you so much for being there, for everyone who is commenting, for everyone who is coming to listen to these messages, and thank you so much for helping me to spreading these messages, because that is why I am here. I hope that you're doing very well, that you're having a beautiful summertime, and that if you are in the summertime, and I wish you all the best and hope to see you with my next reading. Bye! Hello, pile number two. Today we are going to make a reading about the full moon. reaction of your spouse, and we are going to make a mirror reading. This is something that I just felt we need to do it like that with the pile number 1, and then definitely that reading appeared there. We are going to repeat the spread with you guys as well, and we are going to see what is going on in the dynamics between you and your future spouse. So we are going to make a mirrored reading, and we will see how both of you are reacting on the full moon. We know that some people go very unstable in this time. I think that that is natural and normal. We are mostly water, and it is so natural that we react to the full moon phases. They are so powerful, and if you are watching video now in a real time, then you will know that we are even in the Mercury retrograde phase. How you are doing, guys? Are you holding? How it is going with you? Is it going good? Let me know. So yeah, if my videos all are timeless, so if you're not watching it in the real time, don't worry, it will still apply to this dynamic between you and your future spouse. Let's see your cards, pile number 2. So we have the Hermit reversed, and we have the Chariot. Then we have 7 of Swords, 7 of Wands, sorry. Good that it is 7 of Wands, not Swords. And Queen of Cups. Then we have Create and Synchronicity. Ask for help from others, and we have Look for a sign. Here we have Princess of Wands, and we have 2 of Swords. These I don't read reversals. Okay, so 2 of Swords. Okay, so let's see your reading, pile number 2. Let's start with you, with the Hermit reversed. So with the Hermit reversed, around the full moon, you suddenly get that kick in the ass, you know, like, okay, I have been caved for so long time. I need to go out from my cave now. You know, it's time. I have been hermiting for so long. And, you know, like, you just get the feeling like, I need to get out of here. You need to go a little bit out of your home, or you want to go to meet people or to see people. It's like you have this very strong urge around the full moon to move out of the house, not to be alone, not to be isolated, not to be, you know, just, like I said, in this hermit mode. And your future spouse, how interesting is that? We have the Chariot, so they are the same day around the full moon time, and these energies, it's just pushing them out of the house. So they want to go out to some kind of journeys, or to some kind of, yeah, I know, it's not very preferable to go to journeys at that time. So you're going to be, you know, like the wise one in the union who is going to say, well, we should postpone this journey, darling. Not for now, after the full moon. But they are on the go, you know, they want to move as well. So this dynamic is going to be very similar to both of you, which is very cool. Because whatever you will be doing in 2. Now with 7 of Wands and with Queen of Cups, we see that you will be more centered, or at least you will put focus on working on yourself around these days, which is wise. Again, I see that you're a very wise person, pile number 2. You know exactly what to do. You're following universal changes, and that is very good for you. With the 7 of Wands, we see again this movement, this energy of movement, but somehow inside, you know, towards inner plane, towards inner spiritual side of us, which is very good. That is very good. And from your future spouse side, we see this Queen of Cups that is very open. So they are going to be more emotional than usual. They are going to be more sensitive than usual. They will express their feelings more than usual, and you will see this change in them. Around full moon, they will be more softer, more kinder, more gentle towards everyone and everything. It's simply how the moon is affecting them. And this dynamic between 2 of you is going to be again very, very, very good connected, because I think that it will be I see a lot of passion. So I could say that your physical sex life could be more intense around this time, which also makes sense. That is how moon affects a lot of people, so it's nothing rare about it. So I see a lot of sensuality and passion from both sides, actually, in this period. And with this create and synchronicities, I see that you are, the moon is affecting you in the way that you want to create. So you want to create something new, you want to create, recreate. You know, it could be something from all the way from maybe repainting the room that you wanted to repaint, you know, or ages ago, and now you are in the mood to do it, all the way to creation, writing or singing or making a song or making a painting or creating something else, jewelry. You know, everyone is different. This is a general reading, guys, so have that always on your mind. But this is how it's going to hit you. You're going to be super productive, super creative, and you just have this spark, you know, spark to do something, to create something. Your future spouse is going to be completely synchronized with you. So basically what I feel is that the mood you're going to enter, they are going to follow. They will literally mirror you, and they will follow you in your actions. So for example, like I said, like just blabbering examples, if you want to paint the room, they're going to get you, they will be in it immediately. They will say, okay, let's do this action now this weekend. We can now take, I don't know, take pizza and take these things and just, you know, do this job together. And then you would be listening music and doing it together and enjoying. And actually at the end of the day, you would be fulfilling the job, but also this creative spirit would be satisfied, if I can say it so. Or if it is some kind of art, they would say, okay, let's create, let's do it, let's, you know, let's paint together or something like that. So I see that your future spouse is going to follow you fully, which is very beautiful. There will be a synchronicity with you, very intense synchronicity. And I think that it also comes from this beautiful physical connection that this full moon brings. Ask for help from others and look for a sign. I think that we will have to glue this to these cards, and let's see what they are actually. So Princess of Wands, a very beautiful card. You will feel more sexy, more fertile around the full moon, and you will feel probably you usually feel like that. You feel more feminine around that, or more masculine if you are a man. So whatever you are, it is actually putting the like potential on it, okay? So around the full moon, you really feel into yourself, like in very positive way. You feel that you are enough, that you are loved, that you are lovable, that that your life is actually good, that it is beautiful. And with this ask for help from others, I more feel like this, it's connected now with this card, Hermit Reverse, because you have this feeling that you need to connect with others, that you need to go out from your shell. So I feel that around the full moon, you are more sociable, you communicate more with people, you get, you go to visit maybe your family, could be that as well, you know, like, so this is how the full moon is affecting you. You yearn the presence and the emotions of other beings and people who love you, okay? With this Princess of Wands, we see that actually the moon is hitting you positive, and all of these cards are actually very positive cards. So for you, the moon is not actually having a bad influence at all, especially it's not especially, I just wanted to say that that sexual part as well, you know, it boosts your fertility, it boosts your sexual desire, and this is something that I can clearly see. But everything is very positive. And for your future spouse, we see this Two of Swords and look for a sign. I think that for your future spouse also things are positive, but they are not so sure in it like you are. You have your pathway. They don't really, they're more following you and synchronizing with you. But for them, I think that full moon brings some kind of mental, I would not say stress, but I would say that they want, it's like you have that burden on your back, something you need to decide, and you know that you need to bring this decision. And I think that, and you are postponing it. And I think that the full moon is bringing the feeling that they have to finally make those decisions that they were postponing. So I think that your future spouse is being affected by the moon in the way that some kind of responsibilities that they maybe left behind before come back and they want to resolve it, which is also positive because they want to make these decisions and swipe them off the list. They just don't want to keep them anymore there. So I could say that full moon is pushing them to resolve things that were on the hold, or they put them on the hold to deal with them later, and so on and so on. So I would say that your dynamic with your future spouse is also very beautiful here, because you, as a Princess of Wands, no matter if you're a man or woman, this is just a figure that it is very content with herself or himself if you are a male. So you are very happy, you are very in your element, and as that, from that position, you know, you can really be a very good guide for your future spouse, because in these situations, I think, look for a sign. I think that they will be relying on you a lot. They will be thinking about how to bring this decision, and they will be thinking about how to make things the best and the fastest possible to resolve things. And I think that your beautiful presence is going to help them a lot about that. So even here, I see a beautiful compatibility in this period of full moon that usually is quite stressful for a majority of people, but it is a little bit different when you have a person beside you who is your spouse. You already went through many things together, you already know each other very deeply, and it is a different kind of relationship. So although, you know, despite that, there are full moons that are affecting also marriages, you know, especially if there is something there that people are not fully connected together, you know, it can happen. So between two of you, I see all of the positivities, which makes me very happy. This is a very beautiful union, and we can see that you're functioning in the good way together in this phase. So they will be following. Even this dynamic is, you know, and this actual desire, it is also connecting. With this is also connected, and especially with this where they're going to need you and you're going to be stable and you will give them exactly what they need. So everything is basically going in a very, very good dynamic, and I really love it. You don't have to be afraid about the moon, the full moon phases when it comes to your future spouse. So this is a very good news, guys, very good news. I hope that I brought something nice to you again, and some kind of new information about your future spouse that you revealed right now. And if you love my videos, make sure to subscribe, like, share, or comment, guys. I love reading your comments. Thank you so much for them. Thank you for being there, and I really appreciate you, and helping me to spread these messages is just a wonderful thing that you are doing. I'm so grateful. So thank you so much for everything, and I hope that you're having a beautiful time. If you are also in the summertime, I hope that you are still enjoying it. It's a very beautiful. I am certainly enjoying it. I hope to see you soon with my next reading, and have a beautiful day wherever you are. Bye. Hello, pile number three. Welcome to today's reading. Today's reading is going to be about the full moon, and we are going to make one beautiful mirroring video spread that is going to reveal how you are going to be affected by the full moon, and how your future spouse is going to be affected in this full moon, and how the dynamic between two of you will be flowing. So we have two rows. One will be connected with you. Upper one is you, and the down one is your future spouse. So we are going to explore more about how this phase, how this moon is going to affect, because we know that it is very powerful phase and stage. A lot of people are even afraid of it. If you are watching this video in the real time, then you are also in the Mercury retrograde. How are you doing? Are you going okay? How it is affecting you, let me know. Are you still holding, or it is really craziness for you? I was fine until yesterday, and then yesterday everything that I wanted to save on my computer was not saving, and I needed to do the job that I was doing 3 times, you know, over and over and over again. And I was like asking myself, am I in some kind of loop? What is going on? And I say, okay, Mercury, that's your fault. And then I just sit and did everything that I had to, you know, and I just accepted the fact that it is like that. So let me know how you are going through this phase. If you are not watching this video real time, don't worry, all of my videos are timeless, so it's going to apply to this beautiful dynamic between 2 of you, you and your future spouse. Let's see your cards, pile number 3. The Hierophant and the Temperance. 4 of Swords and Ace of Pentacles. Reframe and closure. If you believe, and the situation will improve. And also we have 4 of Pentacles and 3 of Cups. Beautiful cards, guys. Let's see what is going on here in your reading. Let's see what is going on in your reading. Let me do it like this so that you can see it better. We'll start with you. So full moon affects you in the way that your mind goes really, the focus goes up. So suddenly you can concentrate. Maybe you are even working late. Maybe you feel that your concentration and your patience is getting larger. And it is very interesting, you know. Maybe you can read more, write more, remember more. With this Hierophant here, I see that your mental abilities are getting higher with the moon, which is very interesting, pile number 3. Many people actually lose the concentration and focus in this period of full moon. However, you, it's like you get some kind of superpower. That is how it looks to me, you know, like suddenly you can do more than you can usually do. The moon is giving you this superpower, and it is very cool, I must say. With the Temperance here, your future spouse can control and balance their energies. This is very positive, because many people around the full moon become very unstable, especially emotionally. We are water, we are affected. We know that full moon is not a joke, and we should avoid all of the important things around this period because, you know, already you know everything, I think. So basically what I have to say here is that you're very lucky, because your future spouse is not one of those unstable people. They actually can control themselves. They are very balanced, and they are keeping themselves on the track. So I think that you will have this need to maybe work more or do more around this period, and your future spouse is going to find the balance, and they are going to protect you from going to into self-destruction, to say so. So they will try to remind you that there are boundaries, that you should protect yourself, that you should sleep, and that you should rest, that you don't need to get sick, and so on and so on. I have a feeling like they are going to be your balance. They are going to be your balance. And this is something that you need, because I think that if you would not have this break, somebody who will say, okay, please slow down a little bit, you know, you have to take care about your health as well. You would just 3 days and 3 nights, you would be doing whatever you are doing, you know, like whatever it is your passion, whatever you are into, pile number 3. I think that that is how much energy you usually have around the full moon. And then with these 4 of Swords here, we see this, you know, we see this maybe emotional exhaustion. And I think that that is what we see. So we see this workaholic touch of behavior. And then we see this emotional tiredness. It's like maybe around this period of full moon, you really feel kind of empty. You just want to rest. You just want to fill your cup. You just want to, you know, like take a break from everything, from everyone, with these 4 of Swords. And I think that that is maybe why your mental capabilities go up. You work more. you focus more, you go more into this mental sphere so that you would not deal so much with the emotional stage. I think that this full moon is draining you emotionally, or reminding you of things that are draining you, something from that. And on the other hand, we see your future spouse being super focused on material, on safety, on home, on providing something for you. So this is also very good and positive dynamic between two of you, because you just want to be in a way at peace, and we cannot be at peace if we are not safe and secure. So basically what your future spouse is giving you is that security. They are giving you with Ace of Pentacles, they are saying to you, you can rest, you can take this time off, you can, you know, emotionally recharge yourself, because I am here and I'm taking care of this material financial side of the story, which is very important, very important, guys. So I would say that this dynamic is very good because they are basically beside you, giving you what you need so that you could take, you know, take this time to emotionally again recharge yourself. And they are not letting you to kill yourself with the work just because of that. They are aware of you and your needs. I love this dynamic. With reframe here and closure here, I think that this is very connected. You're reframing something from the past. You're reframing things that happened. You're going backwards, and this could be the problem with your emotional statement around the full moon. It could be memories, it could be past. Something always comes back. It's like it just crawls back, and you start thinking about it, and you start reframing. But and you would be reframing it endlessly. Your future spouse is into something else, so they are quite stable in this stage, because we see that this temperance, they're balanced, they're stable with this Ace of Pentacles. And also what they're quite determined. So when they will see that you are in this loop of yours of torturing yourself with the thoughts or with memories, or things are going a little bit too much, you know, out of control, out of balance, again, they are going to pull you back, and they're just going to close the thing together with you. I have a sense that around this full moon, you could have more conversations with your future spouse. I feel long conversations between two of you, and I feel how they're helping you to make the full circle and come to the conclusion, and then close the things that are bothering you. And I think that this is same thing that they are doing just within themselves, because we see many moons here on these clouds, and it's like also reminding me on the past events, you know, and the way how they made this closure. So, you know, every time when they had this same pattern of behavior, they made a full circle and they closed it. And everything is still within them, but it is closed, it's fixed, it's on its place, you know. And yours is a little bit in chaos. You're reframing, you're searching for answers, you're asking yourself, blah, blah, blah. So basically what I see is that your future spouse is going to help you in these stages of emotional insecurities, these past memories, coming back. They are going to help you to reframe and to close, and to put them and sort them where they should be. Also very, very beautiful dynamic, I must say. If you believe and the situation will improve, I can say that this is connected with this Four of Pentacles here. Because I think that maybe you will have, and that is also a reason why maybe you will be working more. Because you will feel in the time of the moon, you will feel this financial instability, like you have to really hold on to what you have because you could lose it. Like this feeling of something will come and take it away from you, which is not good feeling. And that is why we have this if you believe. And if you believe, this is what you will be doing around this full moon, actually, to try to sort out your thoughts, to believe in the universe, that universe will always give you what you need and what you deserve, and that you don't need to be placed in this statement of a fear. You don't need to fear that something will come and take it away. You don't need to hold to the material, you know, like this. So in order to have something, and so on and so on. So I think that This is how the moon will affect you, and the situation will improve. And Three of Cups, I think that your future spouse is different. So even if there is some kind of issue or problem or anything, Three of Cups, they're solving it in a very chill out way. The person, like, the situation will improve. It's similar to this card. It's like saying everything is going to be cool. You know, like, baby, everything is going to be fine. You don't have to worry. You don't have to be in that, you know, you have me, you know, we have each other. We are going to fix this together. It's like very, very chill. And it is also, there are other people. We see Three of Cups. We are not alone. If we will need help or we will need a push, there are other people there. You know, we have friends. The Three of Cups is a card of friendship as well. Card of unity, if we could see the bigger picture. So they are feeling that you are not alone, and that you have each other, and also you have people that you can rely on. So I have a feeling like the dynamic between two of you is going to be like, they are going to be there for you. Okay? So they are going to be there for you. If this feeling comes in, they are going to be reassuring you. And I think that maybe they will take you out somewhere a little bit to move from work. Or if you will not be in that type of mood, they will make some kind of beautiful home time together where you could spend time and talk about the things that will again gain back your security and feeling of being safe and protected. And I think that this is actually what you search and seek within this stage. Okay, pile number 3. This is a beautiful dynamic when we look at it. So it looks really positive. Your future spouse and you are going to give to each other exactly what you need in this time. I'm very happy to see this reading. Sorry, this is a train. I'm going to stop for a second. Okay, it passed, so I can continue. And we see that there is a very big, beautiful compatibility between two of you in your needs and the way of functioning. I really love this reading, guys. I hope that you enjoyed it and that you received another information about your future spouse that until now you were not aware of. If you love my videos, make sure to subscribe, share, like, or comment, guys, because that is how I see you there, and I feel that there is somebody who is receiving these beautiful messages. Thank you so much for doing that if you're already there, and for following me, for following my channel. You are really helping me to spread the messages that I really want to spread to this world. So I'm so grateful to you. Thank you so much one more time. I hope that you're doing good, that you are enjoying the summertime, if it is the summer around where you are. And I wish you all the best, beautiful day or evening, wherever you are. Hope to see you with my next reading. Bye!